Hello beautiful people. In today's episode of Throwback Thursday, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Nude palette, and I'm going to be using some of the colors in here and one of the glitters here. I only pulled in one color from another palette, so I'm very proud of myself. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. Alright, so starting out with, what color did I use? I'm going to start out with the shade Lace, and I'm going to take that on this fluffy brush here. Crease brush. Yeah, I already primed. I'm just going to take that on the outer corner here. My eyes seem to be a little bit puffy today. My allergies have been acting up apparently. And yeah, this is the best it's going to be. I tried to wait a little bit for them to go down some more, but I don't think they're going to. So yeah, we're just going to carry on with puffy allergy eyes. It is what it is. Alright, I like how this shade, actually this I don't like. I see how purple it is in the pan? And then on my eye it turns out way more pink. Like, I like this palette, but I don't like how things look. Even this shade here, I'm going to use in a bit. It looks more purple in the pan, like a muted purple. And then once you stick it on the eye, it's like a lot more pink. So, because of that, I picked this palette that I wanted to use for today's Throwback Thursday. Because I wanted it to look a little more purple, I'm going to bring in one eyeshadow, if I can get it out of here. And it's the shade Purple Haze from MAC. It was the closest purple that I had, so I just decided to take it. And I'm just going to take that in the crease just to give it a little bit more purple. Because I wanted like a light purple look today. So we're going to make it work. Alright, then I'm going to take the shade Tease. And I'm going to pop that on the outer corner here. I think that's what I did on the other side. So I want a little bit more depth. And I had a hard time making this stick to the other side, so I had to kind of mix in a couple colors here to make it work. But that's okay. Alright. Mixing that in, I'm going to take a little bit more of the same Tease color and work that on the outer corner. I had the hardest time picking what palette I wanted to use today. I wanted to do something with my Subculture palette from ABH, but my last Throwback Thursday was from ABH, so I wanted to like switch it up. Plus I've been doing a lot of Natasha Denona looks lately with the new Glam palette, so I didn't want to do, I was going to do the gold palette, but I will wait for that. So I picked something different, so I thought I'd go with Huda Beauty. And I was feeling something purpley, so that's what I decided to go with. Alright, now I'm going to take a little bit of glitter glue. I haven't used this palette in a while, so it's a throwback for me too. And I'm going to apply that on the lid area. Sorry, my nose is running. Oh, gotta love allergy season. Alright. Then I'm going to take this flat brush from MAC, 239 I believe, and I'm going to go into the shade Daydream and Fantasy. Nope, yep, Daydream and Fantasy. It's backwards on camera. And I'm going to take the shade Daydream, the lighter purple color, and I'm going to apply that on the inner part here. I do love how shiny these eyeshadows are. They're very pretty. Every time I use it, I'm just like, I should use this more often. I just don't. And then I'm going to take the Fantasy shade. I'm going to take it on the middle part right here. Again, I'm wiping my brush off on my cloth before I go in because I don't want the glitter glue in the palette. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I feel like it does, so I continue to do it. Okay. And then, oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to go back into Daydream and take that more on the front. Okay, now I need to deepen up the outer corner here, and for that I'm going to take this brush here and I'm going to go into Love Bite. That dark purple. I think this is where I had the hard time with it sticking. Sometimes with some of Huda's palettes, or sometimes with palettes in general, I find if you layer too many mattes, it starts to not stick. I don't know if it's just me. So I'm going to take an even smaller brush here with that same Love Bite shade, and I'm just going to pat it on, not really like rubbing to blend, just packing it on, and then patting it out to blend it. Then I'm going to go back into the fluffier brush, because it's getting everywhere, and then back into the other brush here. I'm going to go into a little bit more of the purple here. I feel like my voice sounds crackly too. I'm just not feeling the greatest today. But the video's gotta get filmed, so I don't have time to do it tomorrow. Okay, does that look the same? Kind of. Brow bone. I'm taking the shade Bare. Is that what I did? Yeah, taking the shade Bare from this palette, because it's light enough. And I'm gonna take that on the brow bone here. And then I'm just taking a little bit of the Venus shade from the Naked Basics, just to add just the slightest sheen, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to take that duo fiber brush that I always use for everything, and I'm going to take a mixture of Daydream and Crave, and I'm going to apply that on the inner corner here just to blend those together. There we go. Nose is running. Disgusting. Okay, I think that looks about even. I think I'm going to take a little bit. I haven't decided what stage to add it yet, but I wanted to take a little bit of the pressed glitter here and infatuate it. But maybe I'll add that. You know what? Yeah, I'll add that now, because it's better to do it before eyeliner, because afterwards it kind of goes on top of the eyeliner. I forget. So I'm taking just a little bit, like not a lot, because I don't really want to take away from the beautiful shine that's already on those, but I do want to add just a little bit. So I'm just tapping just a little bit. There, I think I like that. Take a little bit more on the lower part here. I don't want to ruin the look. You know when, sometimes you go a little too far and you're like, oh, I should have stopped with the last step. Alright, so that's the eyes done, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and add liner, do the rest of the face, and I'll come back and finish the lower lash line. Alright, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to start out with this jumbo eye pencil from NYX. It's old, but it still works. And I'm just going to run that on the lower lash line just to make the shadow that I'm going to use on top of it more purple, because I don't want it more pink. And I'm taking this shade here, the Daydream shade. Hopefully I'm zoomed in enough for you to see. And I'm just going to take that over top. And Sebastian has joined us. And I'm taking this from the inner corner to the outer corner. If you are not like me and if you prefer more matte, then I would run, I would take this color on the lower lash line, or like whatever other one, feel like suits this look. I'm taking that one on the outer corner over here afterwards. Oh, and he's already ready to go because I'm moving around too much. Okay, so for the outer corner, I'm taking the shade Tease. And I'm just gonna, just a little bit on the outermost edge just to tie in the upper crease color. And then for the inner corner, that's it for that palette. For the inner corner, I'm taking this Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Gumdrop and Starburst. It's broken, so I don't want to turn it too much, but I'm going to take Gumdrop first and then Starburst. I'm looking for like more of a pink inner corner highlight. When I first took Gumdrop, though, it wasn't quite pink enough, so I went in with Starburst over top to help brighten it up. You guys know I like a super bright inner corner. This isn't as bright as I would like, but it's still pretty. Okay, and then I wanted a little bit of a twist, so I'm going to take this Makeup Forever eyeliner. It's yellow, it's, I don't know, shade M40. And I'm just going to run this on the lower lash line here. And then I'm taking the color, because it's close, it's from Anastasia, it's the Norvina collection, it's the number 1, volume 1, and I'm taking this yellow shade right here, and I'm going to pop that right over top. I thought yellow would accent this look pretty. This isn't the exact shade of yellow that I wanted. The other palette that I wanted is actually down there, and I didn't feel like going down to get it, so I just used this one. The other one I wanted to use was more bright. It wasn't so, this one's got like a little bit of a mustard tint to it, but it works. And that is the eyes completed. All I have to do now is apply mascara. I like how it turned out, actually. It's much prettier than I anticipated. Anyways, for face today, I just used my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation because I'm not really going anywhere, so I just wanted to slap something on my face. For my highlight, I used a combination of this MAC Show Gold. And I don't understand why it's called Show Gold, because it's nothing gold. It's like a pink highlight. And then because I wanted something a little more brighter, I used this Makeup Forever in Profusion Light. It's more of like a lighter cool tone pink color. And then for, what else did I use? Blush, I used a combination of this Kaja blush in Feisty, and then it was not quite cool tone enough for me, so I used this Fenty cream blush in Drama Class over top of it. And I believe that is it so far. For bronzer, I just contoured with a little bit of the RCMA, this shade right here. That's it. Okay, I will apply mascara, come back, and I will show you the completed look in just a couple minutes. Alright, so final look. Mascara is on. I will give you a close-up of the eyes if I can find room over here. I think it's this way. No, that's zooming out. Here we go. Alright, that's the eyes done. And for lips, I did something different. I actually put this highlight all over the lips. And then I put the Fenty Glass Slipper Gloss Bomb over top of it. And it kind of gave a really cool, like, shimmery effect. It kind of reminds me of the look I was trying to create. So this lip gloss from Pat McGrath, the Pale Fire Nectar. I was kind of going for that vibe because this is running out. I'm not ready to purchase the full size just yet. I'm waiting for a sale because it's like $30, but I do love this, so I was trying to get the same effect, like just a clear, shimmery, pinky color. But yeah, so that completes today's look. Really, Sebastian? Sorry, he's squawking because I'm talking not to him. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's Throwback Thursday using the Huda Beauty new Nude palette. I really enjoyed the way this look turned out. I need to play with this palette more often, which is probably what I'll say about a lot of these throwbacks that I'm doing, because they're palettes I haven't touched in a while, and they're older and not newer. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and you will see me in my next video. Bye!